bring you my thoughts on the world as of today. First of all, the Super Bowl was last night. The Giants won. And most of you probably know I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan, so it was kind of bittersweet to see, another NFC East team win. But I was highly impressed with what they did. They went through all of us, the Cowboys, the Packers, and the Patriots. They deserved it, hands down. But I must be honest with you, I am much more enamored by Super Tuesday than I was the Super Bowl. And I've been watching these candidates, I've been studying these candidates and doing all of my homework so I can have an intelligent conversation with you about the candidates. First of all, I want to say this because when I started this video blog, I said I want to make sure that I am as honest with the people who are viewing this as I can be. And during my research, I came to a conclusion to where I can't be honest without being straightforward with a candidate that has actually changed me already, and that is the name Barack Obama. The more I've listened to him, the more I've researched what he's doing, the more I've thought, the more I know that this is the candidate that the United States needs right now. I really do. And it's not so much as he's going to be the great, I love him, he's the best, blah, blah, blah. He makes me feel like I can do better. He raises me up to another level. And that's my idea of leadership, people. It's not electing someone and letting them do all the work and letting them change the country and stuff like that, because I don't think change can happen that way. I think change happens with us because this is a democracy. The preamble starts, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union. So that's why Barack Obama has changed me and my vision of everything. Because I'm telling you, I have not felt like this. I've been involved in politics since the '88 election, since 1988, and I have never been moved to where I feel like if I'm not doing anything to help this country, to help my neighbor, to do what we have to do as a democracy, we don't need to take our checks and run as a democracy. We need to take our checks and figure out, if we're making a lot of money, figure out how we can help the person that's not making a lot of money in a constructive way, not just giving money or not just donating money or whatever like that, but to help our country become the strongest and most respected country in the world again. So I had to put that out there because I'm gonna be talking about these candidates, and I want you to know that some things will be skewed. I've seen some people say that I haven't made a decision yet, but then they keep backing one person. So I'm like, it looks like you have, with your statements, made a decision. So I'm trying to have an intelligent conversation with you. If you have some things you want to say about Hillary, or have things you want to say about McCain or Romney or anything or anyone like that, just make comments on the video and we'll discuss it intelligently. All right, first of all, I watched the debate last Thursday, and I saw it at least 3 times. I know I watched it all the way through twice, and I saw clips, over and over and over and over. And honestly, on policy, there is not much daylight between Obama and Clinton. Not much at all. They're pretty much the same on everything. The difference on healthcare, Hillary kind of wants a universal healthcare, and so does Obama. But Hillary wants to start hers immediately, and Obama wants to work up to a universal healthcare. He wants to first lower the cost on healthcare, so the people who want healthcare can purchase it. And then with the leftover people, he wants to figure out how he can get everyone else under some kind of health plan. Hillary wants to come out the blocks and provide health care for everyone. Obama's argument is that you'll have to enforce it somehow. You might have to garnish people's wages or something to make people pay for this health care, because it's not going to be free. And then Hillary's thing on Obama is it's not universal when it comes out. It's only going to be toward people who can pay for it. So that's the little thing that they're debating on. But I'm telling you, both of them are working toward the same cause. And if you think, Obama's not going to work, I mean, he lost his mother to a broken healthcare system. Well, he didn't lose it to it, but it contributed to when he was losing his mother. The stress of the broken healthcare system didn't help the situation at all. So he's going to work tremendously on healthcare, as will Hillary. So they're same there. Immigration, pretty much the same. The only thing in that debate that there was a real difference was Iraq. Now, Hillary did vote for Iraq. And Obama, he did not vote for Iraq because he wasn't there at the time. What people won't say is that he was speaking. He has speeches against the war before that vote. And the reason why he didn't get the vote, because he was getting ready to get to the Senate at that time. He was in a election battle. So that's kind of tough to take such an unpopular stand, because it was unpopular. I used to say we shouldn't go to war when I was at work, and people looked at me like I was an alien. It was a very unpopular stance at the time, but I said it. And then once we went into war, I shut my mouth, because I'm behind the troops 100%, and whatever they need, I'm going to give it. And the same as Obama, because you will say that once he got into Congress, he voted to equip them. Come on, people, who wouldn't? Seriously. If you got guys and children of America over there, you're not going to pay to make sure they have armor, pay to make sure they have everything to protect themselves? Come on. That is a no question vote that anybody that I definitely would give. So that's the only thing, the difference between them two. And Hillary won't say she was wrong by voting for it. And that kind of irks me, as the same thing as George W. was doing. He would never say he's wrong. He will spin it, and he will spin it, and he will spin it. And I don't want to hear that spin anymore. I'm done with those type politics. So that's the thing about it. All right, I guess tomorrow, because I'm running out of time here, I'm going to talk about McCain. He's got the Republican nomination wrapped up, and how, Hillary and Obama would go in a head-to-head battle with him. But most of these morning papers going to be politics for a while, until this, Super Tuesday buzz wears down, and then we can talk about other issues. All right, thank you, and I'll stay with you as long as I can. All right, have a good day.